Hello, tubers and tubettes. My name is David from Northern California. I made these silicone molds in my silicone mold bat wheel part 1. And this one here, it's funny because I was sitting here trying to figure out how to take it out, and I realized I had already taken it out. And there was really only one way to get it out of there, and that was to cut it along here, the silicone mold, and then up here so that you could pry these things out. So this one's ready to go, and I'm going to try to make a polyester resin. This one over here, this one is pretty easy to do because, as you can tell, it's got a bigger base here than it does at the top. It narrows down. So it was in here this way, and we were able to split it and then bring it out, and then I'll use a rubber band to kind of hold it back in there. This one I had done a while back, and it was a megalodon tooth. This is a piece that I actually made out of it, so it came out from a real, a real megalodon tooth that I have, and I just wanted to make some of these. I gave some of them to my friend to go ahead and paint them, but he accidentally painted them and then gave them all away to his grandsons, so that's okay. So I'm gonna try to make some more of these here using this mold. So these are the 3 molds that I have that I'm going to try to create some epoxy resin on it, and we'll see if we can make these pieces. I wanted to videotape this real megalodon tooth that I bought on eBay. It's not really a good one because they polished the end of it here, which lowers the value, but I don't really care. I like the look of it, and it's excellent for molding. So I just think it's really super cool to see something that was a real tooth, you know, turned into a fossil. So it's pretty dang big, and that's the one that this is the one that I made, this one over here. So it replicates almost exact. And my buddy had painted some of these. That's pretty easy to paint them. I just probably want to clean them up a little bit. This one here has some chips and stuff in it, but it's still pretty cool. And that's what I'm hoping to do, is to create some parts like this. So I just wanted to show you the one that I pulled that mold off of. This is the one that I actually put in there. No damage to it, but it's still pretty cool. So here's the molding process we're going to use to make these molds. I'm not sure exactly how much material to make, so what I usually do is I try to definitely get this one first. This is my megalodon tooth. That'll be my last one. And then this is my little good luck charm there. So we're just going to go ahead and mix them up. This again is pretty easy. It's 2 parts on it. See on this one here. It says that you can remove the piece, mix thoroughly for 10 to 15 seconds. With a mixing stick or electric drill, product gets in 3 to 4 minutes. So you got 3 to 4 minutes of working time once you add the second part on there. So we're going to try to go ahead, and I'm going to do a max here. Okay, so I needed to get a wrench to get this top lid off of here because of my arthritis. So I'm going to now pour the 2 parts in here. I poured 12 ounces. Now I'm pouring up to 24 ounces because it's half and half. You can see it reacts pretty well. And these 2 things are pretty old, so really happy to have anything working on this thing. So I'm hoping it's going to be okay on my drafting desk here. Let's see here. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it pretty short. Now here we're going to try to open this up. Probably this flap here. There you go. That was a bit of a mess. This here is the megalodon tooth. Okay. Keep that closed. Okay, everything looks pretty good. I have quite a bit left over. I kind of overdid it, but I think, yep, it's solidifying, so there's not too much you can do at this point. So it says 10 to 15 minutes, so we'll let it set. All right, I'm trying to edit some videos at the same time I'm doing this, but they're ready to be pulled. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this one first. Let's go through them all here. You can feel it's kind of warm. This one here got a little torn on that one side, so it's kind of a bummer. Let's go ahead and try to pull it out. So there it is, my little Buddha. Looks pretty dang good. This one over here is the megalodon. Let's see how this one came out. There you go. Got a little bubble there. Well, that's not too bad. Pretty quick. This one over here is a wheel bat. Let's see how this one came out. Pop some of this off. Might have to pop this one off because it needs to really flex to get that wheel bat out of there. So let me try that. Let's see if we can pop it off on the top. Pretty warm in there. It's warm. Okay, there you go. Pretty dang good. The back of it is a little rough, but that's okay. I can clean that up. But the front of it looks pretty dang good. This one here is almost impossible to get out. What this one is the cork from Breaking Bad. I bought a movie set cork. I bought the whole bottle, but this is the cork. And because it's a bunch of little pieces, it's really hard to get out in one piece. So see if we can wiggle it here. There you go. Oh, you can see it's just not pulling it out. So maybe some of those, well, it actually looks clear in there. It's just not coming out. So next one I do, I will try to get it out better. But this is that cork on that really expensive tequila that they have. So I got 3 good ones here. That's good. I'm going to try to mix it up again and do it again. This over here, this is kind of interesting because what you do is you just basically squeeze it like this, and you'll see it actually coming apart. There you go. Clean, totally clean. Isn't that crazy? But these are the pieces I don't need. This is all the crap. So I'm going to pull this apart, and then I'm going to throw all this away, and I'll get another piece of paper because I've got a ton of this paper. This one here, this one here. I'm going to try that one again. I'm really wanting to get that done right, but I think I could use half the material that I have. There you go. Come off. Take out this here. This here. And we're gonna. This one here is just not good. Maybe I'll keep it. Yeah, it's not good. We'll look at that as like it just didn't do work. I'm gonna try to pour it again though, but definitely with half the material. That was way too much material. Okay, we're going to try to do another one here. This last time I did 12. This time I'm going to do 8. Yeah, maybe 8. Part B. Brings it up to 16. Remember, I only have like 10 to 15 seconds to mix, so I gotta mix fast. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this tilted up so that I can pour. There we go. Try to pour this in here. Here. hopefully that will get down into those little leaves, but that is really tough to get down there, so we'll see how it turns out. So this is the final piece that I pulled out of there. And again, this is the cork on the tequila bottle from Breaking Bad. I bought a movie set bottle, and it had this. It was actually made in metal. I just wanted to see if I could get it out of there, and this is pretty dang good. There are actually pieces of this that were down in the mold. Had to pull them out with needle nose pliers. But I've tried making this thing a few times. You can see how thin these are. But this one here is the best that I've gotten out of there. I can sand all of this down, Dremel a lot of these off. And then the top of it is painted gold. And then this was actually the cork here. So my idea was just to cut it off right here and then adhere another cork onto here with an AV epoxy so that I could have one of these that I made. So, success. I'm so happy. It's just cool to try to do it and see if I can make it. So I'm very happy with it. Thank you guys for looking, and have a great evening.